I'm May, and this is codechron, which is a platform I built to teach JavaScript in a more personalized and story-driven way. The core idea is pretty simple. People retain concepts better when they're tied to something meaningful. So I use Palantir AIP to generate interactive lessons based on a user's favorite story. This could be a book, a video game, a TV show, or a movie. Um, so the problem with many code curriculum platforms is they dump a bunch of syntax and expect it to stick. That works for some people, but for a lot of beginners, they lose interest and fall off. With codechron, the story becomes the anchor. So instead of teaching for loops in a vacuum, I use AIP to explain them through characters and plot points users already care about and are already familiar with. I'll start by walking you through the sign up process. Okay, so this is the screen where the user chooses the story that they want their curriculum to be based around. We have a little button here to give the user ideas, but let's go with a classic, Great Gatsby. So down here is where you select the type of story, so we will select a book. Let's go. So this loader is actually generated by an AIP function, which takes the story and the type of story as an input and returns an array of 5 emojis. Cool. So we are now at our dashboard. This kind of outlines the curriculum journey, and our first module has loaded. So let's log out of this new user and into a user that already has some modules completed. So let's log into a user who has already completed a few modules. So this user is a Sopranos fan. As you're going to see, all of the modules are Sopranos themed. And so let's check out this objects module. So basically what happened with the generate AIP function is it takes in a structured curriculum that includes module objectives, concept focus, and learning level, and returns a tailored set of slides. Each one includes the concept title, a story-driven explanation, a self-contained code snippet, and sometimes a prompt to practice reflect. I made sure that the code snippets are isolated so there are no cross-slide variants that are reused, so it's easier to debug, test, and reason through each concept independently. So let's go through this module together. So as you can see, there's just kind of a basic introduction provided. Here we have our first example code. So you can see that there has been an object generated in Sopranos themes. We can click run and see the output here. Okay. Here is a try it yourself exercise. Create an object with properties like name, age, occupation, and family, and print her name. Okay, cool. If you want to see the hint, it's down here. So these are just further lessons. You can see we're getting into nested objects and arrays here, slides. And finally, there is a final quiz for each module. So let's check it out. Cool. So if we want to check out this next module, we will load it and you can see our fun emoji loader again. So that's codechron. It's an AI-powered learning platform that uses Palantir AIP to turn structured JavaScript curriculum into personalized story-based lessons. The AIP is really the engine behind it. I'm using it to take well-defined learning goals and turn them into content that actually feels engaging to a wide audience while still keeping all the technical structure in place. I had a lot of fun working on this project, so thank you for letting me share it with you.